Hello, good morning. Welcome to CSC with Michael. We are on another Sunday. So on the whole, we have a very light day today. The news are on the lower side, so we'll get to have a couple of free thinking, couple of if any workload that is there pending from the last day, you can complete that. Okay, so we'll just go through it real quick. We'll begin with Assam to be the language lab for country. We had a news about NEP last day, going with mother tongue, and this is continuation of that. It also gives us a picture of the diversity of languages spoken in Northeast and especially in Assam. Okay, look into it, and how NEP is going to help students by the usage of mother tongue. Now here I would suggest you to read NEP, the National Education Policy, released last year. What is it? Its features and its analysis includes its pros and cons. This was a question last year too. But going forward, this is going to be a topic that you are going to see more and more because it is relevant. It's a policy document, and education is one of the most important topics in UPSC, both for essay and for GS 1, 2, 3, everywhere. So you'll be able to use NEP in multiple dimensions, even in economics you can use that, right? So keep study on NEP. Indore keeps cleaner city tag for 5th year. Now here you can look at something. Such Surveyation Awards by who publishes it? Not Ministry of Environment or Climate Change, but Urban Affairs. Look into that. And which are the states that performs well? I can remember Indore for city and then the state. Right. Then going forward, no editorial as expected. Okay, so since it is a relatively lesser day, you can look at what is interim bail. These are things that you ignore, that you overlook into preparation. So what is bail? What is bail? You can basically study that, and then what is interim bail. We have seen the type of questions UPSC asked this year, right? So it's very necessary, like these kind of things which common man is supposed to know should be known to a UPSC aspirants, not the other way, right? Then moving forward, okay, study reveals pollution in water bodies around thermal power plants. So just read how thermal power plant affects water bodies. This is a specific example from Maharashtra, but however you can just read that. What is BIS standards? Read that. Right. Now Nihangs. Who are Nihangs? Again, culture, prelims, perspective. RBI report finds 600 illegal loan-apps operating in India. Just read the news, nothing to study there. You can just cite this as an example somewhere if a question of that sort comes in. Financial sector and security, cyber security related question comes in, you can use that as an example. So keep in mind these things, so you don't have to study much. Just go through this, and as you go multiple times over these kind of news, it kind of sticks in your memory. So that's what you do. Paxlovid, what is it? That's it. I don't think you have to read much into it. It's too specific about this medicine and its details. No need for that. Now here, robot to and septic tank does, like what is Safai Karmacharis. Although the name sounds fancy, there is nothing fancy about the job. It's very unfortunate still in India we are practicing this. It's a social evil. So in society you can, a couple of years back this used to be in news prominently, and we used to 2008, even in 2019 we used to study this topic for mains. So it hasn't been in news recently, but then you can still keep a small traction of this. Just understand what the issue is, Safai Karmacharis and their issues. Please look into it. This is like manual scavenging. look into it. Then we have this, news on call usage under scrutiny, and this is related with COP Glasgow. So understand why call is important for India. Why is India dependent on call? Why is it difficult to reduce the usage of call? And why is like sometimes it is hypocritical of the developed world to push for coal reduction while they themselves are highly involved in the utilization of other natural gases, like other fossil fuels like natural gases. What lies ahead? Good article. Flaws in the system. Again, this was something we have been discussing in the last 1 week. Transfer of judges. Read through it. You can find. In polity, it's always important to quote judicial verdicts to bring to substantiate your point, to bring credibility to your argument. But then transfer of judges is not a big topic, so maybe you can remember one of these cases, that's all. And then you don't have to remember the entire verdict, just the key idea of verdict. What was that verdict about? Say if you look at Keshavanta Bharati, what was the basic idea? It limited the amending power of parliament and brought in basic structure doctrine. That's it. Then okay, what are the ramifications of Biden-Z Just you can look at a couple of points here and there. That's going to whatever highlighted. Kartarpur corridor, we already read that. We had a question on which river it is located, Ravi River. So you try to pick these kind of informations, geographical or other subject related informations. I think that's for today. Yeah, that's for today. You can finish it real quick. I think you can make a note on NEP, National Education Policy. That would be nice. Alright, so spend the day, relax a little bit, maybe in the afternoon, but also make sure that you are reviewing your preparation. How did you study? How well you utilized the last week. Okay, and revise a strategy plan. Create a schedule for tomorrow. Alright, so have a good day.